Hi there, my fellow fitness fanatics. Today is Sunday, the 10th day of March, and today's blog is actually kind of at a request. I've received a lot of emails on nutrition and people asking, well, what do I eat and how do I, manage my nutrition, because it seems either they've plateaued and they're not losing any more weight, or, what's basically going on. So I'm just going to talk about nutrition today. Trust me, I'm not going to give you a meal plan, and I'll explain to you why you shouldn't listen to some of the meal plans that you get. And I'll basically make you understand how you can manipulate your nutrition to get the goals that you really want to get as far as weight loss, okay? The first thing to understand is your body, okay? Now, I cannot remember this web page. It's been a while I went there. I got to give credit to this guy, so this is not coming from me. He actually said in his blog that the problem with meal plans that most of these websites put is they're not tailored for you. They're tailored for somebody else, okay? Maybe someone did a research and just put these meals together with some people and it worked for them. What you have to understand is that meal plan is not tailored for you. It might work initially or for a few days, a few weeks, but after a while you plateau. You have to understand your body, because different people have a different genetic makeup, different metabolism, and of course different activities that people do daily. I mean, I could go on, the list goes on and on with why a certain meal plan might not work for you. So the first thing you have to, of course, ask yourself is, what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to lose weight and just, stay in shape, have a nice body, have a nice figure? Or are you the very active, go to the gym 5 times a day, 6 times a day, whatever, and you want to stay strong? Keep in mind, these two goals, or these two things that you try, these two things require different calorie intakes. So let me go to what I know the best, me. My experiment on me. So the reason why I'm saying my experiment on me is because I chose a meal plan that worked for me. I looked at the different websites. I looked at Team Beachbody, which I'm a member. They have a very great meal plan, but you have to understand the concept. That's what I did. I didn't take the meal plan. I just understood the concept, sorry. And what is that concept? Basically, remember when you were a kid, what did they give you a lot of? They fed you a lot, like what, 6, you cry, you're hungry, they feed you, okay? Most of the baby food that you were getting was filled with nutrients, okay? That's the same concept as you get older, only that the food now changes, okay? Now, keep in mind, there are six essential nutrients that your body needs, okay? Water, protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, fats, and minerals, okay? I'm gonna talk about 3 first: protein, carbs, and fat. All right, now the key is this: as long as you eat a meal, you eat 6 times a day, 5 times a day. Of course, that's general knowledge, because you eat small portions. Your body, your metabolism is constantly working and you're not hungry. But the most important thing is eating a meal that is dense in nutrients. So it's rich in carbs, it's rich in proteins, and it's rich in good fat. Good fat, what do I mean? Your unsaturated fat, your monounsaturated and your polyunsaturated. As long as these 3 are in good proportion, you cannot go wrong, okay? Now, I would talk about the other 3: vitamins, minerals, and water in a second. But let's focus on the 3. So today, when I first started Insanity, of course, I was eating over 4,000 calories a day. Trust me, you don't want to know what I was eating. Then when I looked at, when I went to Team Beachbody and I joined, and of course, being a paid member on Team Beachbody, you get the full spectrum of the meal plan, okay? Now, there are some websites that actually gives you free meal plans, and I would also make a comment on that in the end, but let me just tell you what I did, okay? So when I first started, now 4,000 calories, when I put in what I was trying to do on Team Beachbody, I was told I needed only 2,100 calories. Now, they also give you a grocery list of all the foods that you need to buy, and then with the meal plan comes the different, what you should have for breakfast, for first snack, lunch, second snack, dinner, last snack, whatever. Okay. Now, did I follow that? Not really. What I did was understood the concept of those meals. Now, I did use their grocery list to go grocery shopping, but the food that they wanted me to cook, I was like, man, I don't have time to cook this. But what I looked at, what most people don't look at, is that nutrient, the nutritional facts. That is very vital. It's good to look at those things. I looked at it and I was, okay, it tells me for breakfast I should have about 650 calories. I didn't really care about the calories. What I cared about was the carbohydrate content, the protein content, the fat content. So I looked through my kitchen. Okay, I can cook this, I can cook this, and I can cook that. Put it all together, and I made my own meal, even though it was different from theirs, but it had the same nutrition content. Very dense in nutrients. I'll keep on saying that. Now, after a while, I made sure I stayed at that 2100 calories, which is what, of course, they said I should do. And by doing that, I was like, again, you look at those nutrition facts, I can add, okay, this is what I'm doing, and it worked. I got to a point where I plateaued. I plug in what I'm trying to do. It still kept on telling me 2100 calories. The same thing I had been doing for 4 months, and I just couldn't lose any more weight. Here's a trick, okay? Let's go back to these 6 nutrient groups again, okay? At that point, I was like, what if I try something different? Maintain that 2100 calories that they told me to, but now start manipulating the nutrient groups. So what did I do? I dropped down on my carbs, okay? For me to drop down on my carbs, so let's just say I eat brown rice, okay? And I used to eat a lot of brown rice, okay? So I'm eating 2 servings of brown, I used to eat 2 servings of brown rice before. Now I decided, okay, you know what though? I'm gonna cut it to 1 serving. To replace that 1 serving I dropped, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna increase my protein intake, or I'm going to increase my fat intake, or both. So guess what? I have cut back my carbs. I'm now messing with my protein and my fat. I still haven't changed my diet. I'm still eating the same amount, but now I'm working with something different. Okay? This is the concept that most meal plans don't tell you. They give you a meal plan and they tell you to just go with it. No, no, no. You have to know how to keep on manipulating the whole nutrient group. Then you start seeing results. Guess what? When I realized that I had dropped a lot of weight, trust me, I swear to you, I lost 10 pounds. When I lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. Bam, just like that. But I overshot my goal. And so what did I do? Like, okay, whoa, gotta stop, gotta slow down. I cut back on my protein and started bringing up my carbs back up again. Okay? Keep in mind, I made sure I stayed at that 2100. So 600 calories, I'm repeating again what I said. For breakfast, it said 600 calories. What I did was, I made sure what I ate was at 600 calories, but I reduced my carbs, increased my fat intake, and also increased my protein. That way I'm still full, okay? The second thing, now let's go to water, vitamins, and minerals, okay? Most food do not contain all the minerals and vitamins that you need. Hence comes your supplements, okay? I had done a video blog about supplements. I would strongly suggest you watch that video blog, and I would strongly suggest you keep up with that, because the foods you eat does not contain all the minerals and vitamins that you need. Again, I'm going to bring up Shakeology again. That is the only natural protein replacement meal that I know of. Your body does not like any protein shake that has chemicals in it. Before you will buy a protein shake, read the label. Read the label. If you don't understand what a chemical means, don't buy it. Period. That is my thing. Research Shakeology. If you think I'm lying, don't buy it, don't get it. Okay? But research it. Okay. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was going back now to fats. Okay? Well, I miss water. Drink plenty of water. Okay? You'll be surprised how water can make you full. Hint, hint. Get carbonated water. If you're really trying to make sure that you don't keep on eating a lot, drink carbonated water during the meal. That would help. Okay, so going back to nutrients again, okay? Now, remember, like I said, the key is staying full, okay? And remember how I said to manipulate between your carbs and your protein and your fats. That's basically what gets you full in the first place. So learn how to manipulate that. Now, another thing I wanted to also bring to the table was there's some key questions I need y'all to start asking yourselves, okay? Because I asked myself this question. I know saturated fat is bad for me. I know sodium is bad for me. But you know what I always do? I Google, okay? I might Google how many saturated fat do I need in a day. You go to some good sites like www.webmd.com. They have some very good articles there. Normally they tell you no more than 10 to 17 grams of sat fat is what you need. These are information that you need to know, and I'm actually giving you things that you should actually be asking yourself, you know, what is good, what is not good. And part of my blog will be actually bringing these websites to you as well. Another good website to go to get a lot of information is www.shapefit.com. This is a free site. I mean, there's some crappy sites. Shapefit.com is a great site. I'm telling you, go on there. They also have a meal plan, but the meal plan, the nutrition, is called Nutrition 101. It just gives you a long laundry list of different kinds of foods to buy. And you will notice on that website, which I would put at the bottom of this video blog, it would actually tell you nutrient dense meals. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is going to teambeachbody.com. Now, what makes teambeachbody.com special is because it breaks it down to you. It gives you the different foods, what you should cook, and it also plugs in their Shakeology as well. Remember what I said initially: understand the concept. Understand the concept. That's the thing. You will, when you first start, you will hit a plateau. Trust me, you will. When you hit that plateau, just know how to manipulate between your carbs, your protein, and your fats. Team Beachbody does say something about it though. They call it the 40-30-30, which is 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fats. But that's as far as they go. It's up to you to understand that concept and start manipulating it to where you can get your fitness goals, okay? Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about, which I had actually made mention about, is protein shakes, okay? Now, please, again, stay away from protein shakes that have chemicals in it, okay? People ask me again, what I do not take protein shake, I only take a meal replacement shake. Your liver, you do not want to overwork your liver, because you know what? It's going to have to break those chemicals down, okay? Just take what is natural. Well, that is basically everything I have for nutrition. Again, I'm not going to sit here and give you a meal plan. The reason being, every meal plan is made for each individual separately. Understand your body. Take what I just told you, understand the concept. You probably are getting started. Yes, the meal plan, that whatever program you're doing gives you, will work for you, but you will plateau at a point. The key thing is understanding the concept. The second thing, pay attention to the nutritional facts on the food you get. It normally tells you for a 2,000 calorie diet, okay? Understand what your calorie diet is, okay? And then manipulate it. Understand the concept of those. That's a lot of things people don't read. Number 3, make sure you ask specific questions on Google. How much sat fat do I need, okay? What is good carbohydrates, okay? Good carbohydrates like brown rice. I mean, these are questions to ask, and you can also ask me as well. I will do the research for you. I have done it. And finally, your vitamins, your minerals, well, water, of course, you understand about water, your vitamins and your minerals. Make sure you take these supplements. Take natural vitamin C, take natural vitamin B, okay, take Centrum. Take Shakeology to give you everything if you don't like eating fruits, or if you don't like eating vegetables. Shakeology is natural. It's a mixture of all these vegetables and nutrients that you can help. I can just share what I know, okay? There's a lot of people that have been trying it, and it has worked for them. So that's all I have. I really hope you guys, watch this video to the end. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.